day after school, there's only one thing on my mind. So I open the door and I walk through the house and I throw my stuff on the ground and I walk straight ahead, straight down the hall, and to my left is the kitchen. And I go to the kitchen and I go to that amazing metal box of frozen goodness. And I open up the box, because it's called the freezer. So I open up the freezer and I put my hand in this cardboard box full of these delicious frozen circles. You know what I'm talking about. Frozen Red Baron pizzas. And I open up the pizza and I put it on a plate, I put it in the microwave, and then I set the timer for 3 minutes, and then I wait. And I wait. And I wait. And it feels like 15 years have gone by, but it's only been 15 seconds. And so I'm trying to pass the time, I'm running around. Finally, ding! The microwave's done, my pizza's out, and I'm extremely happy. So I pull out the plate, and then I almost drop the plate because it's way too hot. And so I try to cool it down. I blow on it, I wave at it. I do anything to cool this pizza down because I'm really hungry. And I finally sink my fork in, and I put the pizza in my mouth, and I spit it right back out because it's still too hot. But at least I got my pizza. I got my bite. I'm okay. But there's nothing better than Red Baron pizzas except for Frank's Pizza. So Frank's Pizza, they're only a call away. So I pick up the phone and I'm like, yo, Frank's, I want some pizza. And as soon as I hang up the phone, they're at my door with this big buffalo chicken pizza. And I am so excited. So, of course, there is only one thing better than Frank's buffalo chicken, and that is my dad's homemade garlic crust, deliciously cheesy pepperoni pizza. Oh, I just love it. So that's one thing I'm relentless about. I'm relentless about pizza. Now, a lot of us are relentless about some really silly things, but there are some really serious things to be relentless about. So put yourself in this situation. Pretend you're the adoptive mother or father of a 7-year-old, and that 7-year-old has leukemia, and since you adopted them, you don't have the right blood type to give them the bone marrow they need. Well, you're going to stop at nothing to get that bone marrow, and that's exactly how God feels about us. We're his kids and we're dying. He's going to stop at nothing to save us. We see this happen in Matthew chapter 18, verses 10 through 14. Jesus tells a story about a shepherd who's counting his 100 sheep. And as he's counting, one is missing and he can't find it anywhere. He searches everywhere, like in a barn and everywhere. It's crazy. So, even though he has 99 sheep, which I'd be pretty happy about, I mean, there's 99 of them, I'm fine. But he's still searching for that one sheep that's gone. Finally, when he finds it, he celebrates it way more than the ones that have left, or that didn't leave. So in the same way, Jesus is relentless about us. He goes to great lengths to pursue us and bring us back to him when we're lost. There's a lady in our church named Patty. Patty is someone who came to our church at a really low point of her life. She had grown up in an abusive home, and later in life found herself living a nightmare. The day she came to our church, she was hooked on heroin, and she had lost her job, and she felt like her world was spinning out of control. When Patty turned her life to God, I can only imagine how Jesus felt that he had found his lost lamb. You see, God has been pursuing her in so many ways. When she finally turned her life to Jesus, he began to help Patty make changes in her life. Today, Patty is drug-free and living for Jesus. And I know that it's because of Jesus' relentless love in pursuing his lost sheep. So we need to know that Jesus is pursuing us. He loves us so much that he went to the cross for us, and it's because of his relentless pursuit in each one of us that we are forgiven. In the same way, he wants us to be relentless in people that we don't know. He wants us to reach as many people as we can. So now, let's close in prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for being relentless and helping us pursue others. And we just ask that you would help us to keep going and pursuing anyone we see. In the name of Jesus, amen. Amen.